Hello everyone, welcome again to another episode of Midlife Gaming Therapy. This time we're actually playing Final Fantasy XIV. That's an MMO, a massive multiplayer online game, RPG. In this regard it's a role-play game. I've been playing it for some time. I started a few years back, actually, when it was first launched, when all the hassle was about not being that good, that kind of thing. And I then eventually just kind of lost a little bit of interest, I'll be honest, and I came back a few months back. I don't know, 6 or 7 months. So my characters at the moment, for example, we got like from the old days, Gladiator and Marauder at 50. Archer, I think was about 30 odd, 40 when I came back. I got it to 50 as well. Then Thaumaturge, that I completely got up to level 60. It's actually Black Mage. It's a job that is referenced to Thaumaturge. That's Machinist. I've also brought it up during this new play season. And then the craftings and the gatherings pretty much was from the old days as well. We got Blacksmith and Armor at 50. I don't really do that anymore. And I just capped the Botanist and the Miner to 50 as well. So what I'm looking to do today would be to actually get the main story again. So we need to go to the main landing strip in Ishgard, but I can't teleport here, so I'm gonna have to start. Oh, we need to leave the inn. I had the idea of basically doing the first episode for Final Fantasy XIV with the cutscenes for the main story, sorry. But most of it was just text-based, and I just felt that it would be too boring, and even I was getting tired of it. So I just gave up after about 5-10 minutes kind of thing, and decided to actually start a new one. So let's see, Ishgard. Ishgard is the new main city. We just got access to it in the latest expansion. That would have been Heavensward. And that's Ishgard for you. Now, I need to go to not the airport as such, but would have been kind of the equivalent to the airship docks. And no, I have no idea what exactly to do, but I guess we'll find out. Let's get a boost of speed. Here we are. Basically, spoilers incoming, so if you don't want spoilers for your own game, you shouldn't listen. We had a, let's say, a fallout with the Archbishop of Ishgard, the Holy See, and he ran away with the help of the Asians, and is trying to find Aziz's La, which would have been an Allegan continent, floating continent, and get power from it. So our job now is, of course, to try and prevent him. Let's see here. Okay, Alfinor is kind of the driving force on the main story. So let us find. Try all yes. Okay, so that's not the fanfare. No. The game is Alfinor is keen to assemble all the players. As with any MMO, you do have to rock around and talk to the right people. Get little bits of experience just by talking, fetching, killing. That's Sid there on the left, one of the main characters in almost any Final Fantasy game. If you play Final Fantasy, you wouldn't recognize the name of Sid. In this instance, is Sid Garland.
Thanks to you, we have found in them stout allies with whom we may fight to secure the
Yeah, Estienne normally.
It was not my intent to make light of your struggle. If I have given offence, then I apologize. But if I may speak freely, you would do well to be wary of the eye. Even now, it burns with insatiable hatred, watching unblinking for a sign of weakness. Should you falter for so much as a moment, it will surely consume you.
Yeah, no, Estienne is normally this angry, let's say, but only against dragons, dragonkind. That's our kind of current kind of enemy. Not really, but he's a dragoon, so he's a dragon knight.
Save your concern. I will consume the eye ere I let it consume me.
Another one of our friends. Although, to be honest, I can't remember his name.
12
Urianger.
has not yet set forth. Across sand and snow have I journeyed.
White side.
This gift unto thee.
White or a sight.
West side.
But whence did it come?
To mine amazement, it lay hid amongst Moonbreeder's last effects. 'Twas but blind chance or providence that I did have to spy it. Let no man claim that my late friend e'er erred for lack of foresight. When the east wind thou goest, serpents of darkness do lie in wait. Pray, give unto me thy pledge, that thou wilt strike them down and avenge our fallen comrade.
Sure. See, that's me, the mute one. And now that the story is a little bit further, we talk once again to Alphinaud, as his last awaits. I'm pretty sure this is like the last stretch of the existing main story, at least the last focal point. That's the last area we get to know.
Excellent timing. We've just finished our work on the Enterprise. She's so much improved, I've decided to give her a new name to suit.
Let me guess, Excelsior.
The Enterprise Excelsior.
Yeah, the name of the quest kind of gave it away, dude.
She'll carry Eorzea's protectors into battle. All aboard!
The night train.
I can do no more than see you off with prayers for your safety and success.
Yeah, he's given the life of his son for the protection of his realm.
Wheresoever you may go, my son's spirit goes with you. May the fury grant you strength. Return to us, all of you.
By the way, this and this, Biggs and Edge. So once again, it's one of those named characters as well on almost every Final Fantasy.
Engage.
Guessing that's a play on Star Trek. But yeah, Biggs and Edge is usually characters that show up on most Final Fantasies as well. So on this one we have them as a Rogadine and a Lalafell. And that looks to be as Islam, the floating elegant continent. Which has a magic barrier that we're trying to pierce through. Forgot to mention that. That's why people are so afraid. It's a dragon eye. Which is powering the lance to pierce the shield, I think. And we got through. Looks like a Garlean airship. Garlean is an empire which is trying to take over the continent where our lovely heroes live in Eorzeum. Ishtola, protect us.
Time has come to use Heidrun's gift. Much blood has been spilled in my name. As you watch, by false cause that I created for want of warmth perish. Saint Shiva, praise God. Pray for this power. And even now, I cannot let go of my dream. My dream of the tomorrow, in which no child need freeze alone in the sky.
Bungee jump into the Imperial airship. Oh, she's gonna turn into Shiva. Lady of Ice. Shiva. It seems the purpose was to give us the chance to flee. She was once an enemy, but has since kinda helped us to
Warrior of light. And thank you for showing me the way.
try and get the dragons and the mankind to be friendly to each other. That was the driving force in the beginning of Heavensward, was that the dragons and mankind definitely not friendly.
It was a crystal of light. She too was one of Hyden's chosen.
Just like ourselves, main characters. Yep, Azizla. Yep. So maybe we should make sure that the mission goes ahead. So this is like random mounts. Let's see which one we can. We got an Ariman. It's a floating eye. So let's attune. As you can see from the map, this would be my first time here. And this time we got the company Chocobo. Okay. To be honest, guys, it's gonna be impossible to do a play-by-play on this game. There's so many things that it would just literally be hours on end of going around and doing quests and so forth. So if I see any highlights and all that, maybe I can start recording then, but I think for now we're gonna leave it be. That's your introduction to Final Fantasy XIV, or if you know it, kinda a gentle reminder. Maybe you'd like to give it a try with the new expansion. If you have any comments or anything, just please leave it be. I'll take a look at them, and if you like it, like it. If you want to subscribe, I'm gonna have different games, of course. In the meantime, enjoy and have fun. That's what gaming is all about. See you guys around.